My name is Eiji. When I was in junior high school, I was often involved with delinquents for some reason, and I spent all my time fighting them in self-defense. Fed up with those days, I entered a high school far away from home, where I would be able to have some days of calm. At least, that's what I was hoping for when I entered high school. But one day,
Eiji!
when I turned around, Aoi was there. The boss of the group of delinquents who had relentlessly targeted me all through junior high school. I don't know how many times I have fought with the guys in Aoi's group. They would always appear in front of me and say, "Come and fight with me," and even if I refuse, they try to take me away anyway. As a result, I often had to start a fight to protect myself. We were just like cats and dogs. Aoi, why are you in this high school?
To settle my relationship with you, Eiji, obviously.
Settle the relationship?
Would you go out with me?
Huh? Go out? This girl entered the same high school as me just to challenge me to a duel to settle our relationship from junior high school? Is she serious? Well, the guys in her group are pretty relentless, so I kind of expected that they would come at me somehow, but I never expected that Aoi, the boss of the group herself, would come to settle the relationship. But if I'm provoked right now, I'll never have a peaceful high school life. And I would never hurt girls anyway. Don't be ridiculous.
Ridiculous? I'm serious.
We're already in high school. We can't keep doing this forever.
Doing this, it's more of a high school thing, isn't it?
Well, maybe it's physically the right time, in terms of arm strength.
Physically? Well, eventually it could also happen, though.
Anyway, you need to stop dyeing your hair blonde and be more mature.
Stop dyeing your hair blonde and be more mature? Is it better that way?
Of course, it's better. Anyway, I'm going now. See ya. I was surprised to find out that Aoi entered the same high school as me. But hopefully this will make her more mature. At least, it wouldn't be good for my high school life if she talked about the conflicts we had in junior high. If I ever see her again, I'll have to try to keep her quiet. It happened a few days later.
Good morning, Eiji.
Huh? Who are you? When I turned around, there was a beautiful girl with long black hair. She was so beautiful that all the boys were doing a double take. Although she definitely said hi to me, I don't have any beautiful friends like her.
See? Do I look mature enough for you?
That voice and the way you talk. Are you Aoi?
Yeah.
No way. She certainly had a good look, but I didn't realize she could become such a beautiful girl just by darkening her hair and changing her makeup.
I tried to have a more mature look, just as you said.
Oh, I see. Well, it's not too bad.
Really? So, would you go out with me as you promised?
I didn't promise you anything.
So, you lied to me.
Hey, it's not about that. I could never raise a hand to a girl in the first place, whether she's mature or not.
Eiji, do you prefer boys?
I don't prefer. But yeah, boys would be better than girls.
I didn't know that you prefer boys.
That's the end of the story. I'm going now. Aoi looked so despaired. I respect her persistence in trying to settle the relationship with me, but now it is even more impossible to raise a hand to her looking that pretty. A few days later. It was a day off from school and I was out shopping in the city.
Hey, Eiji.
Huh?
What a coincidence. I never thought I'd see you here in the city.
Hearing someone suddenly talk to me, I turned around. There was a boyish girl dressed in trousers and wearing a cap. Although she looked very different, I immediately recognized that it was Aoi from her voice and face. You... What happened with your hair?
I took the plunge and had it cut. Because you said you prefer boys. I thought I'd try to look more boyish. What do you think? Does it look good on me?
Seriously, the last time I saw her, she was a super neat young lady, but now she's changed dramatically to a boyish look. She actually looks perfect like this too. If someone asked me which I like better, it would be so hard to answer. Wait, what am I thinking? I did say so, and you do look good. But even if you are dressed like a boy, you are still a girl.
Yes, I am. So, you don't like me?
Whatever you say, I can't.
Okay, I get it.
Aoi left with tears in her eyes. I feel like I've done something terrible. But no matter how much she changes her appearance, I can't fight Aoi. On the contrary, I can't help but start developing feelings for her now that she is becoming more and more attractive every day. I thought I could meet her differently. That was the last time that I saw Aoi. She wants to settle the relationship with me. I respect the effort regardless. However, I don't consider Aoi to be my enemy in the first place. I've had a few run-ins with Aoi's cronies, but that's because it was them that wanted fights. So it's not like I don't like Aoi. I don't know why Aoi was so persistent with me. But now, not having her around, I kind of feel like I'm missing something. Yo, Eiji! When I turned around, I saw Aoi's cronies there. I hadn't seen them since junior high school, but they approached me with an obviously hostile look in their eyes. What do you want from me? What do we want from you? Ask yourself! You hurt Aoi's feelings. Ah, I see. I refused to fight Aoi, which means I disgraced their boss, so they are here to complain about it. Come on, I just wanted to live a peaceful high school life. Okay, fine. Come at me. I've been in a terrible mood lately. If you want to mess with me, then try it. I was just about to start the fight with them when...
You guys! What are you doing?
Aoi comes running in, out of breath.
Who told you that you can mess with Eiji?
I couldn't forgive this guy for hurting your feelings.
You guys...
We just wanted you to be happy.
Eiji, I apologize for this trouble. I'll make sure they will never do anything like this again. So why don't you let them off for my sake?
I forgive them. But Aoi, why do you want to go out with me so badly?
That's because...
For some reason, Aoi is blushed and she is mumbling. As if to support Aoi, her cronies encourage her. There is something wrong with the atmosphere.
That's... because I like you, of course.
Reich? What does she mean by she likes me? I really don't understand what she means. Reich? Like? Oh my. You like me? No way.
I saw you on the street and fell in love at first sight. These guys always supported me and went to approach you many times for me because I didn't have the guts. They meant no offense. Please forgive them.
No kidding. So whenever she asked me to go out, that actually meant go out dating? And whenever they tried to take me out, was it for Aoi to make it easy to tell her feelings for me?
Sorry for bothering you.
Aoi gave a small bow and tried to leave with her cronies. As I saw her going, I found myself shouting at her. No! Wait, Aoi! I didn't mean it!
You don't mean it.
I thought you wanted to go out to settle the relationship between us. I mean, I thought you wanted to fight outside.
What?
I never thought you liked me.
Then what did you mean by be more mature?
I just meant because we are in high school already. You need to calm down a bit. I didn't mean I liked mature girls.
Then why did you say you prefer boys?
I meant I would prefer boys over girls if I need to fight against someone. We're not supposed to hit girls.
I didn't know that. I've been wasting my efforts, haven't I?
You didn't waste it.
Oh?
To be honest, I was thrilled when I saw you with the new looks. I thought you were cute. I found myself being attracted to you.
Really?
It was my fault. I was the one who misunderstood what you said. It may be too late now, but if you can forgive me, I would like to be with you.
Eiji.
I like you, Aoi. Would you please be my girlfriend?
Yes!
Congratulations, Aoi! In this way, the fate of Aoi and I, which had lasted since junior high school, came to an end as we started dating. And from now on, we will create a new relationship as a couple.
My name is Akira Katsuse. I'm 16 years old. In aims of becoming a proper adult, I entered a preparatory school. This is the reason why I continue studying even during break time.
Hey nerd, why do you like studying that much? And it's weird you're still closer to the bottom of the grade chart when you love it this much. Poor thing.
Everyone else is just too smart. I'm so jealous.
This boy, it doesn't bother him no matter how much I make fun of him. But it's our one and only time as young high school students. Are you sure you want to live through it just studying? Don't you want to experience love and romance? Well, I'm sure it's impossible for you, but...
I'll do that after I study and go to a good university.
Huh. Ha! You lose, Miran. It's my turn next. Shucks. Hey, do you want to hear what color lingerie Miran is wearing today? Huh? What are you saying?
I don't care.
What? You don't have any interest? What? You're like an old man already.
No interest.
You idiot nerdy introvert! You've got to be kidding! I know you have ulterior interest, you pervert!
How lively, as usual. I am a lonely, nerdy introvert who only spends his time studying. Why is such a guy being talked to by these flashy girls? That is because these girls are currently playing a game where the person who changes my facial expression wins. Unfortunately, however, I am not a man who would react with something as little as this. And I rather have normal girls than these popular, flashy girls to come talk to me. I want to experience normal romance. Oh, Katsuse, are you cleaning alone? Where are the others? No idea. You're a great student, to be cleaning the classroom even when you're alone. Please, raise my grades and morality then. Sure. Oh? Someone forgot their phone. Ah, this is Miran-san's. Don't take it.
Did you see it?
Just that screen.
Okay. You didn't touch it, did you?
I didn't.
Good.
Is something troubling you?
Huh?
No. I thought maybe a guy is stalking you around.
What are you going to do if I say that's true? Do you want to laugh and make fun of me saying it's karma for playing around with you all the time?
Not really.
Nothing bothers you, does it? Are you going to keep that cool face even if some delinquents surround you for a fight?
Delinquents?
Nothing. Nothing will change even if I tell a nerdy introvert like you.
Does she have something to do with delinquents? But she isn't telling me anything about it. I guess I shouldn't be too nosy either. Come to think of it, recently, she's lost energy when she comes to talk to me. I kind of feel that her voice when she makes fun of me has weakened. Maybe Miran is troubled with something. And then one day after school, When I was heading home after buying a reference book at the bookstore, I saw Miran-san being surrounded by delinquents. Is that Miran-san in the middle? Jeez, I guess I can't just see that and ignore it. Miran-chan, I hope I get a good answer today.
I told you already that I can't go out with you.
Oh, come on. Do you think that's an acceptable answer? I only accept a yes. Come on, say it.
What should I do? I don't want to date a guy like this. I'm so unlucky today. To coincidentally bumped into him on my way home alone. But I can't ask anyone for help. What should I do?
We're the strongest delinquents around the area, you know. You'll increase in worth too if you go out with me. You get to become the girlfriend of the strongest man here. Wouldn't you love that?
My worth will increase? Jeez, if I go out with such terrifying delinquent like him, I'll lose my friends. And I know both my parents and my teacher would be worried. How terrible. If you're such a great man, maybe there's someone better for you other than me?
Gosh, you're hard to get. But that's what's good about you. The more it makes me want you.
No, please. I really don't like it.
Hey, she doesn't like it, so stop. You'll never get a girl if you force them like this. Ugh, who is this nerdy introvert?
Katsue?
Yo, don't butt into our leader's love life. Look, he's holding a reference book. What is he, a nerd? Maybe he thinks he's a hero? Come back again after you get stronger if you want to stop us. These idiots. You don't know how useful studying could be for life, huh? You become like that because you don't go to school properly. What did you say? Reference books are very helpful, but not everything will work. It's important to find the one that suits you. A reference book that suits your needs becomes a strong weapon for your future. This idiot! He's used the corner of the book! It's just a coincidence. There's no way we'd lose to a nerd like him. Get him! Stupid! This is the weight of knowledge. What is he?
No way! Katsuse was this strong?
Hey, you. Do you really like Miran-san? Of course I do. I decided that she will become my woman. Really? Really? I love cute, flashy girls like Miran-chan. If you really love her, you'd wish for her happiness. You'd cooperate so that she'll become happy. Do you really think that you, a low-life delinquent, will make Miran-san happy? Huh? You're a delinquent now, and what do you plan on doing for the future? Where are you going to live? What kind of lifestyle are you going to have? I don't know about the future. Why aren't you thinking about the future? Isn't it because you don't have any hope for yours? You're scared of imagining the empty, hopeless future that awaits for you. Shut up! What do you know?
Katsuse!
You. Could it be? Are you the legend, the invincible Ice King, that disappeared after graduating middle school? Akira-sama?
Huh?
It's Akira-sama!
What? Huh? What does this mean? What are you... Katsuse?
Akira-sama is the legendary delinquent. He's so strong, nobody has been able to defeat him. Everyone looked up to him. He's the most powerful man that everyone adores.
So, he's a former delinquent?
I am not that strong. There are many people in this world who are much stronger than me. And the winners of this society aren't those who are strong at fighting. They are the people who are smart, who go to good universities, and those who make great accomplishments at work. On top of that, it is them, the winners of society, who are able to get married to attractive women. 90% of the delinquents get married to fellow delinquent gangster women just like them. I don't know about the factual statistics, but that might be true. In fact, yes, I was popular in middle school. However, the girls who liked me were all delinquents. The girl that I liked started avoiding me. The more I became famous as a strong delinquent, the more she took her distance. And so I realized, if I want to get married to the person I love in the future, I first have to graduate from a good university. With that, I will work in a top-notch company and earn more than 20 million yen a year. I'm sure no woman would have complaints for a man like that.
What is this? He seems very confused and twisted.
Whoa, you're amazing, Akira-sama. So that was why you abandoned the throne as #1 delinquent and went to preparatory school as a normal student. Fellow men, do not look away from your future. You're a delinquent, right? Do not be afraid. If you are prepared to fight, go face your own life. Use your strength to make a path towards the way you believe in. You have the power to be more than what has been prepared for you. What charisma? I want to be like Akira-sama too.
Katsuse is super cool.
After that, I heard a rumor that the number of delinquents around the area have decreased drastically. They all started going to school earnestly. And I, on the other hand...
I love you. Please be my boyfriend.
Huh? Why?
You helped me the other day, right? And I fell in love with you. It seems like you were a delinquent in the past, but I love how you change yourself thinking about your future. I think you're so cool in how you try your best. You said you don't like delinquent girls, so you probably don't like flashy girls either, but I want to go out with a man I love too. I don't want to give up. I'm sorry I made fun of you until now. I'll do my best from now on to make you like me, so please, let me tell you that I love you.
Don't repeat that you like me many times. It's embarrassing. Shit, this is definitely romance. My heart is thumping.
Huh? Katsuse, who's never changed his expression once, is looking flustered? Then I'll say it many times.
Huh?
I'll say it until you fall for me. I like you. I love you so much.
Stop. Wait a second.
Huh? Is it true that you're going out with Katsuse? Yeah. He's going to be a great man in the future. So I thought I should make him mine now when I can. I tried so hard in making him fall for me. What? Does he have that much value? Yeah, he sure does. So you guys stop making fun of my future husband too, okay? You're going to get married to him?
To think that Miran is head over heels for such a man. I'm getting excited about his future too.
Miran-san, you promised that you'll tutor me if we date each other. So please, teach me.
Of course!
Miran and I suddenly started dating each other. But my strong resolution to work hard for the future has not changed. I plan on doing my best in my studies, even more than I did before.
My name is Akira. Through junior high school, I lived abroad because of my parents' work. When I graduated, I came back to my hometown where I was born and entered a local high school. However, since I don't have any friends from junior high, I couldn't join any groups and ended up spending every day by myself. I kind of had a feeling this would happen. It happened on one of the boring days as usual.
This is Milan, an exchange student who will be staying with us from today. She speaks very little Japanese, so please talk to her in English.
Milan, who was just introduced by our teacher, was a beautiful woman that everyone could not stop looking at. All the boys in the class were obviously excited. At first, her classmates welcomed her and tried to communicate with her in English, However, as the language was quite difficult to overcome, everyone gradually stopped talking to her. Eventually, Milan became isolated. Nowadays, the only people who talk to her are flirtatious guys looking for a chance. It seemed to me that Milan was having some trouble dealing with them. One day, it was when I was taking care of the flowers in the classroom for my day duty. Okay, so watering the flowers is done. Oh, they're probably suffocating in here. So let's get them out in the sun. Here you go, flowers. Is that better? I opened the window, took a flower pot, and raised it to the sun. Then I heard a familiar voice from downstairs. So I can teach you Japanese from very gently. Well, you don't understand what I'm saying right now. How should I say this in English? Who is it? The moment I was thinking this... Oh my! Distracted by the voice, the flower pot slipped from my hands. Immediately afterward, with a dull thud from below, I heard a scream. I have a bad feeling about this. The premonition was dead on. When I looked down, I saw a boy foaming at the mouth, and next to him a broken flower pot and a girl. Oh no! I have to go and help ASAP! Shigeru and Milan? It was my classmate Shigeru who had collapsed at the scene. So, it is Milan who is looking worriedly at this unconscious Shigeru. As far as I can tell from the conversations earlier, Shigeru was trying to hit on Milan when I dropped the flower pot. Wait. This is no time for calm analysis of the situation. Milan, please go get a teacher.
Huh?
Oh, I forgot that she can't understand Japanese. Well, it's faster if I go anyway. I'll go get a teacher, so wait here.
Yes, I will.
After that, the rushing teachers called for an ambulance, and Shigeru was taken to the hospital. Which is fine, but what should I do? They're going to find out that Shigeru fainted because I dropped the flower pot. I have no choice. I have to speak honestly. That was my thought at the time.
Shigeru brought me here, but when I was having trouble understanding what he was saying, he fell and hit his head on a flower pot.
Ah. When Milan explained the situation in English, an English teacher translated it to the other teachers. When the teachers realized that it was an accident, they immediately left the place. Milan, why did you say that?
I know that you helped me, Akira.
I didn't exactly help. I just happened to drop the flower pot and Shigeru was there. I was not expecting this to happen.
Still, it doesn't change the fact that you helped me. Shigeru's been following me around for a long time and I've been having problems. Thank you very much for your help.
No. Thank you for sticking up for me too.
I was surprised. I didn't know you could speak English.
Yeah, I was actually living in the US until last year.
No wonder your English is so good. Would you be my friend?
What did you just say?
You don't want to?
Milan looks at me with sullen eyes. I'm sure she's feeling lonely because she's in a strange country and has no friends. I know the feeling. After all, I'm basically in the same situation. Okay, if you don't mind, let's be friends.
Really? Thank you so much!
That's how we came to spend our time together. We thought it would make a scene if our classmates found out that we were getting along, so we ate lunch together on the rooftop, went home together, went out together on the weekends, and secretly shared some fun time together. Being with her in this way, I can see that she is not only pretty, but she is also calm, kind, and understands people's feelings. It was kind of frustrating that her classmates didn't understand her just because she didn't speak Japanese.
But really, your English is so good. Are you thinking of getting a job related to English in the future?
I don't know. I haven't thought about my future much. In the meantime, I'm going to go to a local university and take it easy while I'm there.
Local university?
Milan looked as if she was thinking about something. At the time, I didn't understand the meaning of her words at all. One day, on the way back home, Milan, you don't seem to be doing well lately. What's wrong?
Actually, I've been homesick lately. Right now, I'm living alone in a flat that my parents have prepared for me. But when I go home, I feel so lonely.
Oh, I get it.
But it's okay. You're here with me.
It's nice of her to say so, but a girl leaving her home country and living by herself. No wonder she gets homesick. I wish I could do something about it, but what can I do? Oh! If you are fine with it, why don't you come over and have dinner at my place?
At your place?
I live with my parents and my sister, and we all speak English, so you don't have to worry about it. My mom has actually more foreign vibes than most of the foreigners.
It wouldn't bother you?
No, it wouldn't. You don't have to feel that way. So, let's go? I immediately called my mother and invited Milan to the house.
Welcome! So you must be Milan!
Nice to meet you.
Hey, don't be shy! Come on in!
As expected, my mother was really excited and took care of Milan. My father and sister also joined in and we all had dinner together that night.
Anyway, I never thought Akira would have a foreign girlfriend.
Hey, she's not my girlfriend. I guess Akira is growing up. I said she's not my girlfriend.
Milan, what do you think of Akira, by the way?
He's very kind and always takes care of me.
You don't need to answer her, Milan.
By the way, Milan, why didn't you stay over at our place tonight?
Such a good idea. You can use my pajamas. You can sleep in my bed too.
Why are you deciding everything? Since then, Milan has been coming to eat with us almost every day. On weekends, she would stay with us and she became friends with my family. When I saw how she was having a good time, I felt very relieved that her loneliness had been eased. But those happy days were coming to an end. A few months later, it was the weekend of the end of Milan's stay in Japan, and I went to the airport to see her off. It's time. It was such a short time, but I enjoyed our time together. Milan?
I promise I'll come back to Japan. Please wait for me.
Those were her last words, and she went back to her country. And I was on my own again. In the beginning, I became Milan's friend because I felt sorry for her being so lonely. But now I realize how much I was actually saved by her. Well, now I know that I had feelings for her. But it's too late anyway. Yo, Akira! Why don't you come and eat lunch with us? Shigeru? I don't mind, but why with me? Actually, we were asked by Milan to take care of you. Huh? What do you mean? I could hardly believe the story when Shigeru and the others told me. Milan was worried that I would be alone in class again after she returned to her country. So she went around asking my classmates to get close to me so that I wouldn't be alone. If you see her begging for you in Japanese, which she is not good at, how can we say no? I couldn't do anything for her while she was here, so… What? Milan. And so ended my first love, without me telling Milan my feelings. 3 years later. After that, I made some friends and had a good time in high school, and then I entered a local university. I was about to start a new life, but somehow I was feeling unfulfilled. Maybe it was because of the feelings that I never got to tell. I can't keep dragging this out forever.
Akira!
Milan? Why are you here?
I applied for the same university so that I could meet you. Akira!
But how did you know which university I'm going to? Don't tell me you remembered that time.
I promised that I would come back to Japan one day.
But I never thought I'd actually see you again. And you were speaking Japanese too.
If I want to date a Japanese guy, I should at least be able to speak Japanese.
Date a Japanese guy?
Akira, I like you. I've been having feelings for you for 3 years.
What? I don't know what's going on. My mind is a mess of surprises. But there's one thing I know for sure. I like you too, Milan. Would you be my girlfriend?
Yes, I would love to.
This is how we met again and started dating. After that, we graduated from university, started working, Milan got a job in Japan, and eventually, we got married. But that's a story for another time.